Hi everyone and welcome to $1 million app ideas. I'm Pietro Messineo, I'm an indie dev and I successfully exited some apps in the past. And that's why I feel comfortable today in giving you some suggestions or even some recommendations on how you can enlarge your app portfolio. And why not, maybe even make some millions out of it. So in this new format, I'm going to unveil 3 app ideas every week. And for each app, we're going to see what is the app about, the revenues of the last 3 months, download trends, how complicated it is to make such an app, and then even how much money we could make out of it if we will decide to sell it. So the app that I picked today is a countdown app. You can basically create countdowns, have a list of them inside your app, or even add them as a widget or a lock screen widget. So let's start to see how much money this app made in the last 3 months. Well, you will be surprised to know that such a fairly and very simple app made $58,000 in the last 3 months. And how many downloads? 1.1 million. So it means that people love those kind of apps where they can keep track of their things. And how complicated is to make such an app? Well, if you have a bit of experience with widgets and local push notifications, then you will not be surprised to know that's fairly easy to make. And how about the selling price? Well, we usually have to consider several factors, including revenue trends, profit margins, user growth, market potential, app sustainability. And so we use usually a revenue multiplier that goes between 3 times and 10 times the yearly revenues of the app. So if this app made $58,000 in the last 3 months, we multiply it by 4 in order to achieve the yearly recurring revenues, we will have a $232,000. And so if we apply a multiplier, the basic multiplier of 3 times the yearly revenues, we will get a big, massive $696,000 for a fairly simple countdown app. And so how can we make such an app? Well, we can go native. We can use WidgetKit in order to prepare the widgets and display the widgets to the users. We can share the data through app groups, so we can have user defaults and share some things over there, or even core data. We can use local notifications, so we can send push notifications to the user once the countdown is reaching the end, and that's basically it. We don't need any backend, we don't need anything, so just pure Apple native APIs. And so we usually say white rocks, but I'm actually gonna change this form. And we are not gonna see any more white rocks, but we are gonna discuss about monetization. So how this app is monetizing, how do they make money? And so in this specific case of the app, there is not much to discuss because they have only one-time purchase at the price of $4.99. They do not run experiments, they do not run anything. They just have one-time purchase, one single price, $4.99, and that's it. So let's move to where do I get downloads? So how can I get my first 1,000 downloads? As usual, you can get downloads using or partnering with Instagram influencers, TikTok influencers, YouTubers, whatever, TikTokers. Or you can do some cold mail to some blogs, or you can do some improvements to your ASO keywords so you can grow into the categories on App Store. And if you have some budget, you can invest it in Apple search ads. So the app that I analyzed today is called Countdown Day Counter Timer and Widgets. And as you can see, it was 25 in utilities, at least today when I check it out. And it's having a lot of ratings and seems like overall a very nice and simple app. So check it out, download it, and understand why it's so popular. So I hope that these concepts spark inspiration for your upcoming app growth portfolio. And why not just try to replicate it? Maybe you will get some success. It's not a very huge competitor. It's one of the oldest because it went out in 2018, but still there is space for everybody. So, as usual, I want to add a little disclaimer that all of the data that we saw in these slides before related to revenues, downloads, may not be accurate and should be taken as estimates because they are coming from public tools. Even though I found out that all of these data in the past years are pretty accurate. So, see you at next episode. Do not forget to subscribe to our Discord community and follow me on Twitter for more videos. See you. Bye bye.